Hello everyone, welcome to the game. And okay, just we are into the game, and you can already see some of the players. They have been knocked out already. So let's see what will be the performance today, and which team will be the one to get this win and chicken dinner for today's game. As the game is starting for today, we need to look at the conditions for the players and all the scenarios. So, Hatyarakyu, they could be seen engaged in the battle, and on top of this warehouse, I can see someone. And team number 13, they are also going with the battle. So, let's see how are the teams going to getting engaged for now. So, let's see. As Vamos and team number 16, they are getting engaged in this fierce battle. How are they going to tackle themselves for now? Okay, the game is so Vine Street Esports. They are also into the position where they can definitely take some plays down. So let's see. Number 22. Okay, they were going for the battle, and I guess the players of DX, they have been completely eliminated for now. Team number 16, that will be Vine Street. They also pick some elimination against Vamos, and yeah, Vamos are getting eliminated. So let's see how will be the situations going on for the teams. We can see circle has already shifted, and the teams, some of them are outside the play zone, as the teams in the military base and some of the teams in the Novoripno area. And we can see another battle initiation that will be of team number 15, Rigid Esports. They are getting initiated against the players of team number 17. That will be Extreme Esports for now. As Extreme Esports, they are also getting into the battle. We can see some of the players are being casualized. So let's see how will be the games taking on to the position with the players of team number 15. They are also doing some battle. Extreme Esports, they are facing some pressure where Command is taken down, and the player of DNZ, they're also facing some trouble over there. As Little Paradox, they are taking down player one after another. Team number 4 converted down to a two-man squad. Let's see how will be this against the odds for now. Where Natera could be seen taking some chance against the player, where the players of team number 20 started the initiation, and there was a first opening knocked out from the side of Bika. So that is definitely going to be much more helpful. Yes. Azur, I'm waiting for the message. कब आएगा? कब आएगा? Message. प्रतीक्षा को घडी. So, Rim Goal Esports, they will be also getting eliminated for now. Team number 13, they are still surviving. So let's see what is going on, and yeah, we can already see the team, none other than Little Paradox. They have already secured 4 elimination into this game. Where Dots, they missed this match, so I think there was some altercations while the players were going to join the match, but Fiddle Esports, they could be seen already engaging in the battle for now. So let's see how are the Fiddle Esports going to contribute towards the game. And we can see player getting taken down from the side of VS, and team number 7, they're also getting engaged in that. They will be where their one player has been already knocked out. And Rolls Royce, they're also trying to take some shots. Rolls Royce, they're also trying to take some initiations for now. Where the players of Little Paradox, they are beyond the bridge side area, and they need to come across the bridge to get inside the circle. So the players, they are, I guess, trying to rotate from another bridge side area, but that could cost a lot of time for the players. But Hatiara crew, they could be seen into this side. As Hatiara crew, they are also trying to take some battles for now, and they're locked on onto the position with the players, and another circle string. Another circle string we can see. And yeah guys, this is the grand finals round for XSPACE X Galaxy, and this is the match of the number 1, and we still have I guess 3 matches left, Yeah, there are 3 matches still left for today. So let's see. The only thing we have to do is just see right now. And Berserk, they've secured 1 elimination into this game. Team number 22 with 4 elimination already. Hatiara crew, they are also trying to take some shots. And yeah, they indeed got a elimination against the players of FTL. So FTL, they are losing numbers right now, so that won't be much more beneficial to the team. So let's see. In another direction, I can do see the players of Team Esports. So Team Esports, they are also trying to get engaged in the scenario. But the players of Team Esports, they are also trying to take some shots. And the team, they could reverse in a third-party engagement. They could go for some third-party engagement if the team are interested to, but this is open field area and some of the players, they can also make a third party. So let's see, the circle will be closing in 33 seconds and we can see the players of Fatal Esports, they are also into the scenario. So let's see what will be the initiations between the teams and the players. So we can see the circle have already been shifted and some of the players, they are still outside the circle, and this is going to cost a heavy damage against the team with the players of Kiara crew. They are also getting engaged from all. Player of team number 6 is also in a serious condition where he's solving. They did took one player down, but from behind there will be a shot coming from the side of Rwanda and immediately taking the elimination against the player. That took the elimination against the player, and Hatiara crew, they did got a total of 4 elimination till now. So that is a very well played game from the side of Hatiara crew. So Fatal Esports, they're also waiting for any sort of engagement if they could make themselves win, but little paradox, they're also coming towards some position. Voice Esports, they're also facing some trouble, so now they go the shot against the players of Janet, where Janet will be taking down Introvert for now, moving forward into the battle where different players from the side of the fight could be seen knocked out with the paradox. They are facing some difficult situation over here as this another pallet from Astibilki goes inside. Once will be taken down. So once has been taken down, Razor Esports, they are also getting the eliminated. So Voice, they did secured a good amount of elimination from this battle. Team number 15, Little Paradox, they will be also getting eliminated for now. And team number 19, they are into this engagement. So let's see guys, let's see. Okay, the circle is going to shrink now, and we can see Team VS getting eliminated for now. And one after another, the teams are getting going down. So let's see. The players of voice now their turn app came to get eliminated, I guess. Tommy could be seen into the scenario where All Star Esports, they're all so behind, and dual teams are surviving right now. Where the players of team number 9, they're also getting some brutal shots, and the players are getting eliminated one after another. Vortex thrown, they are facing some pressure over here, where team number 22 Esports, they will be coming up from behind to take this elimination into their favor. They are getting eliminated one after another for now, and there is a chaotic battle that is happening. So Rampage Esports, they could be also seen into the same scenario, and let's see if Rampage Esports could manage something or not. While there are only 10 teams alive for now for us, so Berserk. Berserk could be seen getting eliminated. Okay, not eliminated. They are taking some elimination. Where the players are getting taken down one after another. And team number 14, Rampage Esports, they're also trying to take some shots against the player, and the circle has closed in. So let's see guys, what will be the scenario for the team and for the players, as the game has converted down to 7 players for now, and we can see the teams getting eliminated one after another. So let's say in the scenario, how will be the team facing and tackling against this trouble. All Stars Esports, they're also facing some trouble over here, where Nuclear Zone Esports, they are all still alive, and they do have secured 4 elimination for themselves, where FTL, they will be giving trouble. Okay, team FTL, now they are giving trouble to the team. So let's see. What will be the scenario for the on hashtag 5. Okay, another team got eliminated as well. Hashtag 5 FTL with an elimination. So on hashtag 4, this team got eliminated. We need to look at it. Okay, that will be Berserk. That will be none other than Berserk getting eliminated. So, nuclear zone, he has been shot down, and I guess now the situations will be getting tough for the team. I think so. I think so. Situations will be getting tough for the team. And there goes the shot from the side of. There go. Okay. So moving towards the winner chicken dinner team stats, we can see the stats of the team onto the screen. Where Yuful got 37 damage and 4 elimination for himself. And rest of the team player stats you can already see onto the screen. And while the players that will be Go7 got 3 elimination, and Fanic got 0, where Bro got 0 elimination. While talking about the players summary, Tommy was one to get the highest 6 elimination for himself with Tommy with 1144 damage, and okay, the name is very difficult to pronounce, but he definitely got 100 elimination, where Voice was the player to get the highest distance elimination of 3 meter. Okay, that is not meter, that is kilometer. And okay, and Bego 7 was one to have a highest travel distance. So let's move on to the match summary. While talking about the match summary, we can see the total knocks, they were 77, one airdrop was looted, the highest distance elimination was 300 meters. So it's in 100, it's 300 meters, so it's skipping the 0 maybe, but it's 300 meters. So, and total damage was 15,501, and 300 eliminations were taken with 75 elimination, and 8,705 heals were consumed in this match. So let's move towards the match rankings for now. Let's move on towards the match rankings. So talking about the match rankings for now, we can see the players of All Stars Esports with a total of 17 points, Fatal Battalion, Nuclear Zone with 12, Wizard with 12, Rampage with 8 and 22 Esports with 7, while Hatiara Crew gets 6 elimination, Voice Esports with 6, Vine fine could be seen with couple of points. So let's move on to the top fragger section, and for top fragger we can see Tommy over here. And rest of the player stats you could see onto the screen for now. So okay, talking about the MVP, we can see Tommy with 90 heals, 6 elimination, 1144 damage, and his longest elimination was 0.5 meters. Okay, 0. I guess. Yeah, that longest elimination might be a little bit altercated, but it will be definitely be fixed. So let's move on towards the overall standings. So talking about the overall standings, we can see all stars with 1 win a chicken dinner. So definitely that was a beautiful win and chicken dinner for the team, and rest of the player stats, rest of the team stats you can see onto your screen for now. So yeah guys, and so let's talk about the overall fraggers. Oh shit, this is the match number 1. Okay, this is the match number 1. So, but also we have came this far. So let's look at the overall fraggers too. But okay, without overall fraggers, we'll move towards. Okay, we can see our match number 2 has been already started. So, let's see. I'll be this match number 2 going on for now, and let's see the map. Let's see the map. Let's open the map. Okay, looking at the map, we can see the players going towards their favorable drop locations. So let's see, guys, what will be the scenario for the teams and the players. They have just started their drops and they are going towards their favorable drop locations. So let's see, where can we see any sort of rough fights. I'm waiting for any sort of drop fights over here, so I think we'll be able to find some drop fights. So Vamos Esports, they are near to team number 22. R question mark, he could be seen taking shots from himself against the team, but he also gets shot down immediately, but his partners are not in the direction towards him, and so I guess the revival won't be possible as his partner will be losing his life. And another direction, oh, I have no idea of this place name, but it looks like El Pozo, and you can see two of the teams. There are two teams in El Pozo where Vamos, they could be seen with their player knocked, and yeah, already revival has been provided to the player with the players of RR. Rolls Royce, they are also facing some casualty. Let's see, Vamos, if they can survive this engagement or not. They are moving forward towards the battle, and this might be a chance for Vamos to secure some points, and Hatiara could be seen doing that elimination through grenade. So yeah, that was a beautiful elimination, but they didn't spot this as we were already engaged in the battle between the players of Vamos and team number 22. So he is quite low in HP, and that shot from the player of Vamos will be able to take down the team none other than team number 2 eliminated. And that was going for the shot, but that didn't made any connection yet. So Hatiara crew, they did face the knocked out against them, so a little bit backward, a pressurized situation for Hatiara crew as well. Bizek can be seen getting knocked out from the side of All Stars Esports. So All Stars plays, they are also coming for a backup for his partner. So let's see how the scenario will be going on. So I think the players of Slot 18 Mav, they will be picking a fight against the players of team number 7. Voice and Mav, they are much closer to each other. So this closeness could lead to some engagement between the teams as well. So for now, the players of DX, they're taking some shots against Loot Truck. So I thought there was some battle, but the players of DX, some of them are outside the circle, and they need to quickly move inside the circle if they don't want to face any damages yet. So the circle will be closing in 30 seconds alternatively. So let's see, after the circle closes in, where does circle will be formulating. So for now the circle has been already shifted, and some of the players that are outside the play zone, they needs to come inside as quickly as possible. Okay, the players of DNZ, they are engaged against the players of Stars, all Stars. So Bika has been knocked out already. So situations are getting tough for the players of DNZ too. So let's see people how will be the team tackling against their situations. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome who are recently joined in the live stream. So welcome to you all, and you are watching currently XSPACE X Galaxy event. So this is the grand finals that you are watching, and there will be a lot of events that will be coming soon. So make sure to stay tuned with us. But for now, talking about the game where the players of Vines Street played great shots against the players of Extreme Esports and the retaliating Fire Crusher. He was really good damage against the player, but taking him out of the field because he is difficult at this range. So Crusher is still trying, and team number 13, I think they are eliminated. So team number 3, they are still playing, and but yeah, Neon X Esports. They are also taking some shots against the players. As Nuclear Zone, they haven't gotten any single kills yet, but the teams, they are definitely eager to add up some eliminations into their names as well, but the situations aren't right for the team. The situation hadn't been built yet for the team, but team number 16, they are also coming at this direction. So this might be an engagement. This might be a starting for the engagement. So I'm a bit excited to see uh, where this engagement turns out to be. What will be the teams redirecting towards, while the Vines, they have just secured one elimination till now. So after 30 seconds, the circle will be closing soon, and let's see towards which direction the circle will be tilting. And right, busy sports could be seen into the scenario where inactive also could be seen over here. Fruckett, Sora, and there are a couple of players. So let's see. So the circle has shifted towards the right hand side direction, and okay, the players of Maverick, I thought they are getting initiated. So like the battle that was on hold that was on hold between the players of Voice and Maverick, that is getting initiated for now, where the players of Berserk, they're also getting knocked out. So there are multiple battles that are occurring on different area of Miramar. many of the teams, they are still trying, they are still struggling to get inside the zone, while some of the teams, they are already engaged in a drastic battle. They are trying to take some shots for Sakabal into this current positioning where Vamos will emerge victorious in the battle against the players of Wizard Knopf, where the player from Lethal Paradox is taking some shots, and definitely Maverick Esports, they will be also facing some trouble for now. They will be not only facing trouble, they will be losing a number for now, as they have been converted down to a 3-man squad, where the player of Lethal Paradox is taking some good elimination for himself, where this battle initiates against the players of T26. That will be New Wave, so refine New Wave, so we can get it down to a solo player, and he won't be that much difficult to take out, as 4 players will be pushing towards the same direction. So Little Paradox, they indeed need to make a revival, a quick revival to their partner who was knocked out already, and All Stars Esports, they have a good high ground advantage for the team. I think the circle will not shift towards the team's position, but let's see. After 1 second, now the countdown has already started for the circle. So Extreme Esports, let's see. Let's see Extreme Esports what they are going to do, how they are going to do. So team number 7, the fierce battle has already been started, and mid player was taken down. Raccoon left as a solo player. What can Raccoon do left as a solo player? So let's see what can he do when left as a solo player. So after 30 seconds, the circle will be closing in soon. So let's see what is going on. And Little Paradox player, he will be taking another elimination, and the players of Vamos, now they are facing some trouble, and the battle of Lethal Paradox. This is in a close quarter engagement. This is a close quarter engagement between the players of Rampage, and after 5 seconds, we can see the next circle formulating. Okay, the circle has become very smaller. The circle has become very small, and there are still 16 teams alive. There are still 16 teams alive, and we can see the density of population in this area. With Little Paradox, they will be able to eliminate another player as well. Okay, not another player, whole complete squad will be getting eliminated. Where the players of Voice, they will think that retreating is better than taking an unnecessary fight, and they should have thought this a lot way before, because due to an opening, the player of Voice Esports got taken down, and yeah, opposition team, they didn't left any chance for the team to set any fielding. Okay, dots can be seen taking some shots, and another circle will be closing on soon on few seconds. Although as esports, they're also in this scenario. Team number 15, they're also in this scenario. I think the players of team number 15, they're completely eliminated. While the players of Vine Street, they have to play alive from now. Okay, there are 8 teams alive now. Last total of 8 teams as the game started with I guess 92. So let's see, there are still 11 teams alive. While the players vote over this. Down some players. So those who are watching the live stream, don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel as well. And team number 23, they will just enter the same positioning there, and the players they have moved yet, they are waiting for the opponent. So the player from Dominion X Rex, he got that elimination, while the player of the esports who was moving forward towards the revival of his partner. So there are 3 teams alive, and let's see. Okay, among us, three teams battle. This team can take the win on the chicken dinner. So the game has already ended. Let's move on to the winner chicken team stats. Okay, we can see the player summary onto the screen, whereas total players with the highest number of points. But talking about the match summary, we can see total number of knocks were 90, where drops were looted with 18,280 damages, and 20 headshots were connected into the match. So you can pause and see as you like. So while moving towards the most valuable player, it was none other than Zyvi with 5 total elimination, 252 damage, 101 in heals, and 2 headshot for himself. So yeah, let's move towards the match ranking. Okay, I was talking without turning on my headset, so sorry for that. So let's start from the bottom today, and we can see Maverick onto the last. They have played game but not secured any number of points, so that's an issue for the team. So let's talk about overall brackets also, so we can see Tommy with total of 8 elimination, sitting at the top, sitting at the top of the bracket list. So today we'll be moving towards some highlight moments of the game, and we'll be right back after some couple of minutes, so stay tuned.